Hello guys, Josh here and welcome back to another video. Now I realised there hasn't actually been a video where I talk to the camera in quite a while. We've had loads of ride on board episodes, loads of code voice episodes and 2 bus button episodes where I didn't speak. But yeah, I'm going to do a bit of speaking in this video. Coming behind me now is 15364. But yes, of course, I'm here again. I try and do Cheltenham, Swindon, Siren and Gloucester every month. I haven't done Gloucester in a while, I think. I don't think I've been here in over 2 months. That could be wrong, I'm not sure. Of course, I'm here at the traffic-like region of Bruton Way, in between the railway station and Gloucester Transport Hub, and we'll be catching everything for the next couple of hours. Today, it is Friday, 20th of June, 2025, and I have my college lesson at 2:30 PM, so I'm going to be getting the 1320 882. The vehicle that brought me in today was 36388, which will be a code voice episode tomorrow. And the vehicle taking me home, I'm not sure, I think it's Donna Smith, I could be wrong. But if it's not Donna Smith, I'll record another code voice episode on that. I did mention this in a community post, but I'll mention it again here. I'm travelling to Stroud tomorrow, Saturday 21st of June, and the videos will be coming out across the next couple of days, including a Riding Every Stagecoach West bus route episode, as I realise I haven't done one of them in a while, a historical explorations, because I'm going down on the 60, I might as well go to Charfield. It will be 2 hours, which I'm kind of regretting, but hey-ho, spaghetti-o, and I'll also do a code voice episode. Anyway, let's get started on some bus fun. First up today in the video, VX10 COJ 36128, which will be taking place in a dead run to the depot. And that's going to be followed by Stroud's VX09 NBL 15527 and MX59 JCY 36107 on a 351. Coming through, having just missed the light, is a 10 service for Cheltenham. It's YT21 DVK 15357. We'll get that one in motion when the lights go green. N99 NHS 374. YT21 DVK 15357, and he must be late because here comes VX61 FKJ 15735, also on a 10, which is a lot quieter. Now, because I'm going to college after this, like straight away, I've got my really heavy bag on, and it just fell off of the railing that I'm leaning on to take the weight off, and let's just say it killed my shoulder. Anyway, first 94 of the video, leaving now. It is SN66 VXU 10750 on the 1120, but behind me is the 94X in from Cheltenham. This is SN66 VXV 10751, I believe. And in it comes SN66 VXV 10751. So yes, this one is an Alexander Dennis ADL Enviro 400mmC SN66 VXU 10750. And that'll be followed by the vehicle that brought me here, VU11 BTF 3688. And he has made the light here. VX13 FKY 15872. 98 for Cheltenham here. Another departure on the far side. This one is a Scania, of course it is. A Scania Enviro 400 here, currently painted in the Stagecoach local livery from 2020. I believe it's PKZ, I'm not sure though. We are about to find, no, it's FLC. It's VX13 FLC 15876, not in service. So yes, I believe this one, I'm not sure what it's done, but he'll be taking it en route to Gloucester Depot on London Road, which is about a 5-second drive. About 2 minutes. First Trident of the video. Now, unfortunately, it's not a phenomenal Trident. There are loads more on the market. Of course, they're not around here. You do have 18200, which does or did have the ETM from 18501 and does actually track on BT Org as 18501. But this one is MX54 LPC 18180 on the 6 for Longlevens. And a speedy Alexander Dennis vehicle coming out of stand. Oh, I've just seen an E200 on the 64 coming in. So that'll be 62 next, I think. Let's look. Yeah, that'll be on 62 next. Anyway, Alexander Dennis, SN66 VXX 10753. BB24 ZGJ coming in on a 444 for Victoria. And here's 15880 VX13 FLG. Here comes VXX 10753. Bit slow off the line actually there for an ADL vehicle. Coming through here now is GX58 MVN 22749. This one will go out on an 8 for Brockworth, with the next stop being, well, just over there. YT21 DVB 15351, Alex Parent coming in on a 97. GX58 MVN. A quick transport hub update. We have a ADL Enviro 400 MMC, a Scania Enviro 400, a Scania Enviro 400 MMC, a Scania Enviro 400, an ADL Enviro 200, a Wright Street Deck HEV, and a Scania Cateno Levant. And a 32 YY15 OWK 37323. And coming across the top here is a not in service PO11 BBV 27710. And coming in on the other side, 71 from Northway in Tewkesbury GX58 MVK 22746. And 22752 GX58 MVR on an 8. Here comes that Enviro 200 that we spoke about that came in on a 64. It's the 62 for Stonehouse. YY15 OWH 37321, and behind it is another 10. There's a bus coming in behind me. It's 15966. Here's PKZ. YN14 PKZ on a 10. And off it goes. Followed by YT21 DVN 15360. Heard a horn, you know what that means. It means bus o'clock. It is, of course, the Stagecoach Distance Scania Enviro 400 that Stagecoach West Gloucester Depot have. Of course, this is one of 2 Distance Enviro 400s that the company have at the Gloucester Depot that have both been refurbished on the inside. This is VX61 FKH 15734, the one that's ex-beach ball with the Distance interior seating. And another departure, it is of course an ADL vehicle and a right bus vehicle. The near one and the one that was the centre of attention for me at 1 second ago. It is SN66VXV 10751 fleet number. This one's going out on the 11:35:94 for Cheltenham via Churchtown. And behind it is of course N99 NHS, which we had seen previously. That one's the 11:35:99 for Cheltenham via Hospitals. Now, Pullham's Travel were actually loaned a Oxford Bus Company right street deck electroliner, which was out on 99s yesterday. So I'm hoping the same happens today and we see that eventually. For those wondering, that right street deck ultraliner that I mentioned in the last clip from OBC looks like it's gone back to at least Thames Travel or OBC. I can't remember which one operates it because it is on the 35, which is Oxford City Centre to Abingdon. So unfortunately we won't see it, but the number plate on that was SL15ZGG, a right street deck ultraliner, which was loaned to Pullham's coaches yesterday, Thursday 19th of June. I didn't see it because I wasn't here or Cheltenham or in between, so unfortunately I didn't see it and it has gone back. It must have only been a 24-hour loan. I'm not really sure why. There probably was an issue with maybe potentially one of the right street deck HEVs, which may still be the case today. As YX69NNB 80615 has been placed onto the 99 today instead of the four right street deck HEVs that Pullham's coaches have, of course, being M99 NHS, N99 NHS, L99 NHS, and K99 NHS. It is a ADL Enviro 400 MMC. So if anyone can let me know what's going on with the fourth 99 branded street deck HEV, I'm not complaining. I do prefer ADL buses over right buses. I hope you can accept that opinion because it is correct and you are incorrect if you think otherwise. Don't get me wrong, the street deck HEVs are very nice. They're hybrid electric, so they are, you know, innovative vehicles for the time and the route. However, not my cup of tea, and you're a bit sad if you like them. Anyway, I have spotted in the distance an ex-Dublin bus, Dennis Dryden Alexander ALX 400, which will be on the Hartpury College and University shuttle services, which they operate around the town. And that's under operation by Swanbrook Coaches, I believe, ex-Dublin bus. Now, I don't know the ex-registration plate, so I am just going to read its current one, because of course Dublin have a different numbering system for their, what do you call it? They have different license plating in Dublin, of course it not being part of the United Kingdom. Of course, that was 15880, I think. No, it wasn't, it was DVK, or whatever its number plate is. I've seen too many buses this morning. But of course, that Dennis Dryden Alexander ALX 400 is the point of focus for myself. We'll get recording that one very shortly. I'm just going to record this absolutely stupid human being crossing behind 2 reversing buses, but 3 reversing buses. Anyway, it's YT21DVB, Alex Parent, 15351. On the 97 for Cheltenham, and 15880 FLG is recording as well. I'm just going to pan around, and there are the 2 94 branded Enviro 400 MMCs, of course, still in that gold livery and now fitted with NSA. It is SN66VXY 10754, followed by SN66VXT 10749. And coming in now is the Hartpury College and University shuttle bus service, SJ06PEV. Sorry, it's not a Dennis Dryden, it's a Volvo. So we are going to have a line of 3 buses leaving us here at Gloucester Transport Hub. Beginning it is YT21 DVB, Alex Parent 15351 on the 97 for Cheltenham. Following that is VX13 FLG 15880 94X for Cheltenham Fast. Following that's YY15 OWK 37323. Following that's GX58 NVJ 22745. First time actually seeing one of the E300s in navy blue. I do see a Trident entering. It is a Stroud Depot Trident on the far side, and it looks to me like 413, I think. I cannot read the fleet from it. We'll see that when it leaves. It's coming on a 62. It'll be leaving in 3 minutes as a 64. And we also have another departure. It's this 71 for Northway. Can't remember the fleet from when I recorded it a moment ago. But that one's going to be leaving very shortly. E200 going over the top. I might walk to the other end of this bus gate region. That is such a loud voice. We'll go to the other end so we can record like the 1, the 2, the 9, all of them, because they don't come up through here. That is the loudest voice. I think, is this the washing machine one? I think it might be, it's MVK. Anyway, we'll see it leave. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that that one is a a Voith. I'm not sure though, let me know if that's the one we call the washing machine Voith. I can't remember if it's MVK or, no, it's MVK, isn't it? Because I've seen it on the C71. And an 8 for Huntsgrove, PO11 BBJ 27706. That one, of course, being a deeper grown 2011. It's an ADL Transbus E300, that one. And of course, that will have a ZF. I think it's Cummins? I'm not really sure. I don't know much about the, what's it called? The actual interworking of the vehicles. I know transmission, sometimes the engine is very iffy. I couldn't tell you the difference between Daimler, Cummins, ADL, I don't know. I can understand when it's a Cummins, like Euro 4, Euro 5, those ones, but yes. Not much going on in the bus station now. We've just got 2 94 MMCs, an E200, an ALX100, and that Cateno Levant. So not much going on, actually. M99 NHS 373, this one is. It is, of course, coming in on the 99 from Gloucester. Gloucester Royal Hospital, Alcourt Bloody Park and Ride, Transport Hub, General Hospital, and Tan Centre. Here it comes. And up at the traffic lights here is YT21 DVC. It is 15352 and Lottie on a 10 for Cheltenham via Brockworth. Of course, this is a Scania N250UD ADL Enviro 400 MMC, and I believe that was 413 or 415, I can't remember. Well, I don't know from seeing the horn. So we shall see when it leaves. I thought they were about to go green. Why? Okay. Just been catfished by a traffic light. I'll keep talking, it's fine. Here we go, here goes Lottie. 15352. Now that, the Trident's going to miss the lights. Yes, it will. I think it's 415. It's 413. So I was right in the first place because there's no B on the front. Because 18415 is X Manchester, XB network in Manchester. But AE06 GZK 18413 on the 64, off to Gloucester. And coming in now is what I like to call FLA. Clues in the registration plate why I call it that. Is VX13 FLA 15874, coming in on a 98 from Gloucester. And YX67 VBL 10902. We're going to have Newman Old, AE06GZK, 18413. And SN66 VXY, 10754. And BV24ZGJ. I just got gassed out accidentally by the 64 there. .353 coming in, YY15 OWN. YT21 DVV 15365. We have one vehicle reversing, but we also have a NIS bus entering, so YT21DVF 15353, Trevor Jones. And the vehicle entering the leaving is that one over there, and that one over there. And also Donna Smith is leaving. I presume this is just going to go on 13s. Let me know if I'm wrong. Well, I'll already know, but never mind. One for Matson. 27711. Quite a busy one as well. .65 36385, bringing in absolutely no passengers. This bus now, of course, tracks as 18501. I think I mentioned this earlier, taking the ETM out of 18501, but in fact it's 18200 GX54 NNK. GX58 MVS. YN64 AOM. 28682 on an 8 for bloody Brockworth. And YT21 DVM 15359 on a 10 for Cheltenham. This is the vehicle the route should have, and of course, in a few clips, we'll see the one it shouldn't have, but does. SN63 NBA 1 for Matson. It's a Transbus E300.